Love, a four-letter word which has such a deep meaning to everyone. Love could easily be your reason for living, or love could easily be your reason for defeat. Love, nonetheless, is one of the human emotions that everyone will someday feel, whether it's romantic, platonic, or from a family member. Here, my friends, is love.
Love can be one of the greatest things you can experience and also one of the worst, just depending how things go in a particular relationship.
Love can come in like different forms of love, but some of them aren't always the best. But when you find true love, it's probably the best thing.
Love. I think love is a friendship that it's like something to the next level. It's more than a friendship, but it is a friendship, and it's like ultimate feelings.
This is a very complicated thing. It's filled with emotions and feelings that you never think you would feel about another person come out. It's hard to go through, there's ups and downs, but overall it's a very good feeling.
I think love is one of those, it's the kind of thing that everybody has a different definition. I think for me, love is the thing that unites all humans in a positive way. So I think it can be a lot of different things, just as you can love you can love things and people and animals in different ways. So I think love is it's a huge term. But for me, love is something that I've always really sought to have in my life. I love being in love. I had a cousin when I was about 16 that helped me understand that I was in love with the idea of being in love. So I think it's those endorphins that give you a rush that just make you feel like everything's going to be okay.
What are my opinions of love? What do you mean, what are my opinions of love?
I learned a lot about love from my parents, and also from, as corny as it sounds, I did learn a lot from TV.
I think they get them from all over, from their parents, from their friends, from television, from the media, from church, or from whatever their religious beliefs may be. And I think it's, to some extent, it's cultural. But I think there is a universal desire that all people have to love.
Sometimes people have negative feelings because they've had a bad experience. People that they've been around, they've seen some things that didn't work well. Or, they just, a lot of times people are very opinionated about things they haven't experienced yet.
Little cartoons, how they have little love stories, and those movies are geared more towards girls as opposed to boys, where boys just like action cartoons and stuff like that don't really show love, where girls are more exposed to love and things like that.
The media, reading, conversations, other people in their lives.
Movies or my parents telling me things about their relationships that they had done. But when you're a kid, you really don't get as much detail in a relationship, just because your parents aren't as open as they are when you are a little bit older. But I would say most of it came from childhood stories or movies.
And is there any movies in particular that told you or taught you?
Off the top of my head, I could say probably Aladdin. And like I said, there's different types of love. So Lion King showed the love for, not a relationship love, but love for family. Corny as it sounds, those movies, a lot of the Disney movies and a lot of just childhood movies, I can't think of any right now, but a lot of the ones when you used to watch when you were a child, in school or out of school, had a lot to do with either relationships or love in general.
Family members, just what I've seen in the world, read, heard, and primarily what I've experienced more so than anything else.
Their feelings about love from? What do you mean?
I've been married for 8 years. Actually, we just celebrated our 8th anniversary.
Well, I think feelings of love change once you're married because it means more. It's more committed. It involves another person. And if, in my case, the first time I've ever been married, it's a new experience for me.
Definitely, when you're married, that the sense of love grows differently. But I think also just maturity and age forces that to happen too. I think when you're younger, you love in a more fleeting way. It's usually a bit more volatile. And I think as you start to get older, when I look at my relationship with my husband, I love him in a deeper, more fundamental way. In that, I want the things that are best for him. I want him to feel good about his life, and those people who are important to him and the things that help to make his life better, they take on more importance to me because they mean something to him too.
I think one of the critical things is communication, being able to get along, and being able to coexist with another person or the people that you love, being able to effectively communicate, being fair and being a good listener, and being really concerned about the interests and concerns of other people.
Have I ever been in love before? I don't know. Sometimes I think I have, and sometimes I don't think I really have. I think it's much more than what I've experienced.